Hey guys, how y'all doing? It's your girl Ruth with another little series, topic, whatever you want to call it. And this one is about America. Okay, I can't talk about anywhere else. I haven't been anywhere else besides America. And these are things that I've noticed, I've seen, in my opinion, and maybe some advice or just venting, you know. And if y'all feel a way, maybe have a solution or something y'all want to say, y'all can also comment. I really appreciate it. But the topic is we are the people. What is needed in America? Do we know? Because I was thinking about I'm 58, so maybe about three, maybe notice younger than that, but maybe about three, a little older. I remember I used to go outside my grandma's house and I used to look up in the sky and I used to be like, where am I? It's like it was so much hate, it was so much prejudice, it was so much just disrespect, it was sexual, it was incest, it was control. I noticed that as a young child, I used to go outside all the time and escaping from the things that's happening around me, just to get some fresh air and get Mother Nature to talk to me and hug me and love me. Not saying my mom didn't, my dad didn't, um, but I knew at that point that it was different, for wherever I came from, before I landed here, it was totally different. Whatever I signed on for, they say we sign on for things or made a contract, whatever it may be. But I knew something was different. So you learn to evolve, you learn to evolve. And what I look for is loyalty, trust, you know, um, some of course everybody wants somebody to love them and understand them, but if you don't have that, you do it to yourself. So I learned to adopt and figured out my role, and I know one of my roles was for my mom. That's what I figured out. I thought at the time, but anyway. So for America, um, I put stop stealing from other countries and build this one up because I was looking at this man here. I like to see. I think his name is. I like to watch his shows now and again. Let me pull his name up, his show up. Ah, come on, man. I watch a lot of people. Okay, um, learning, whatever it may be, because all kind of things happening. So I like to watch him sometime. I forgot his name, David, uh, whatever his name is, but y'all see. And they were talking about that subject. So I said, wow, you know, nobody have a real solution because, like I say, the whole time been here, to say that what you want America to be or look like, I've never seen. You know, I've never seen it before because it's always been chaos ever since I came here. And the moment you get some peace, you better enjoy it. I have learned that when you get some peace and quiet, you better eat it up. You know what I'm saying? So it said I have y'all seen all the America. Have have y'all seen all of America lately over, well, however many years now, Yeah, it's in bad shape. From kids being harmed from sickness and disease that are man-made, to separation of parents, to poison water, food, sex, and more sex in any and all kinds of ways with anything and everybody, homelessness, loneliness, disrespect of elderly, to schools that don't teach you anything. I mean, it's some that few that do, that help you build yourself up. Like Steve Jobs said, he had to take his kids out of that system because he said they couldn't even work at his job, start at a top position because they wasn't teaching them anything, you know. So still building on the old system to control and build up persons that started the system. their families, keep their families going, their generations going, keeping them rich and in control of each generation. Um, Survive buildings. Wait a minute. And I was wondering why we didn't have any, because I remember back in the day, we did have some buildings, schools, churches we can go to for like when storms come that were really sturdy and we can go to and stuff. So why we don't have that anymore? Buildings are places to go during man-made disasters and disasters nature-made. Killings of any kind that is programmed, the battle of the sexes, showing you manhood or womanhood that's hurting innocent people, children. America could care less about elderly and children, animals, Mother Nature, Mother Earth, Father Earth, whatever you want to call it, land, skies, Father Sky, whatever. Resources, elements, minerals. Her children, Mother Nature's children, we part of her because we made of dirt. We made from her bloodline. All natural buildings, they don't even care about themselves. All natural buildings to make grain. Where did I put that? All natural. All nature, sorry. Buildings to make gain, but who would be able to afford it? So they making all this stuff, high prices, you no jobs. I mean, which is a great thing in some whole lot of ways because it's time to create your own. But they building so much and they raising the prices and the taxes so much till how you gonna afford it, you know? How everyone almost gets hooked on one thing that comes out and ignore the warning signs. We got chemtrails, power lines, 5G, radiation, phones, TV technology with no real structure, you know. Why is the land of the free? Why is it called the land of the free? Cause we ain't free. We have to pay for everything that we never own, land, homes, etc. They use our names, birth certificates, social security number, driver's license on Wall Street, trade us with other countries without our consent. We know nothing about certain places you cannot go or be a part of because of your color, your status, your looks. They started this when we were born in schools and in the hospitals and putting one child looks over another, one color had different, y'all know the history. They give you good education only if you have money and willing to move from your neighborhood, change who you are in order to get there, resources, like dangling a carrot in front of your face, so to speak. Then they have certain neighborhoods, they spaced out the neighborhoods, poor, middle class, high class, on and on. They created all of that. They put things in that each neighborhood to make sure that that neighborhood stayed the way they wanted to. Certain leaders they have programmed to do the same to make sure you stay in order to keep the prejudice going. They have a lookout uh, during those times before they started the really technology and looking at you. They have different things set in those neighborhoods to make sure you stay, in the guidelines. When you have people and babies on hospitals, no one comes to see. You got people that's just so lost and lonely. Nursing homes, orphans, shelters. They have deadly shelters to kill even more. All a setup, especially when the storms come. They want to take you here, they want to take you there. You may not never see nobody again. You may not see them again. You might not see your family members. Burying people on top of each other with no remorse. You know, we come in poor neighborhoods and close down places that help children, neighborhoods, and put up more controlled places, saying it's better organized, taking out the middleman or the person in the neighborhood who wanted to help, you know, and they send more people in there to help with an agenda. I remember they used to have game rooms in my neighborhood for kids to go. Then they brought the dope in, and people were scared to let their kids go because they got violent. You know, people's quick money. They figured it was a job, but what was that? But they only let certain people in that have looks and status. Wait a minute, what I put up more control, place saying it's better organized, but they only let certain people in that area having we got look status, whatever it may be, or just want to be dumbed down to me. Like I was saying about put dopes in the neighborhood, poison in the water supply. I watched them do that. Then wait on a couple of years and write you with your bill and tell you that don't drink the water, it's poison. These are things I've noticed. Like I say, the time I've been here, unhappy marriages, relationship with no repair unless you have to pay for it. People want to get paid for everything they do. It's like America to turn wants to or turn you bad so they can experiment on you, not fix you, because you will always have to come back to them for an antidote that they made. Don't try and do it on your own. Fix yourself. You become an enemy. So I'm not sure in where it started. Besides yourself, or where to start at, healing yourself. Besides loving yourself, like they say, and your family, putting your family first, changing your mindset, trying to keep that intact. Um, what happened to the government working for the people? Not the other way around. They're just little boys to me and girls, still in high school, trying to one up one another, playing GI Joe and Barbie and Ken. This is how I see a lot of the world. Then they get upset you don't want to be on their team and under their control, worshiping them. Then there's hell to pay, and their hell is horrible. You could lose your life. They can put your credit. They can stop things. They can take your money. They can make people hate you. They can make people just turn your whole life around. They can start rumors and lie on you. Say you're child molester, you this, you that, you're a murderer, you're a thief. I mean, they could do everything to you. Your kids, your mates, family. It don't matter to them. Even your dog, cat, animals. They don't care. Take your land. I done seen them burn out people's land if they didn't want to give them their land, because they want to take over certain neighborhoods. I done seen them kill people. I done seen them do some stuff. Telling how to plant, when to plant, mess with the farmers. Well, not to plant, giving you seeds that don't have no nutrients in them because they done made them and spliced them in laboratories to plant, killing land in order to put fake food in stores for you to buy. Is just crazy to me. On and on and on. This place is run by psychopaths who've been hurt and haven't healed the wounds. The wounds go deep and rooted inside. They the leaders stole the land from peaceful people that they thought, you know, were too peaceful and happy, only to make sure they never be that way again. Well, this was I'm told because I barely see any peaceful people. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I'm told during history. What happened here? So something, I done seen people shoot up alcohol. I mean, just all kind of stuff to try to escape, from this world. Give each other AIDS, give each other diseases, and laugh about it and study dying with them or the person dying. They could be the carrier and they just killing people off. I done seen so many things in America to where to begin to heal it that I've never seen before. The wars is just ridiculous. The wars right here in each neighborhood, and then they want you to go out and fight other countries that you know nothing about, that they done started and they done stole from, and they didn't, just, it's just crazy to me, So how to restart, to repair it? Somebody give me an opinion, because I really don't know. Like I say, from starting from yourself, but you're gonna have to fight a whole bunch of things, and you can't see in the spiritual and the physical world when you try to do that. All kind of stuff come at you in all kind of ways. People got all kind of opinions on when you try to do that and have your say and what you think this is and that is, because they don't want you to have your say. They want you to have their say. They want you to see their view of everything, you know. Then you caught up with all of that. It's just, I don't know, it's just a lot. So maybe y'all have some opinions on it, but that's just my opinion of maybe starting talking about it. Maybe that'll help move things along to maybe a world we never seen before. You know, since they say we're in this new age and looking up the new age of Aquarius, I don't see anything new about it. It's still the same old things, just more things gonna come into fruition, more powerful. It's still gonna be control. It's still gonna be killing. It's still gonna be hatred. It's still gonna be prejudice. I've looked at history of the golden age, the golden era. That's supposed to be Aquarius age. But personally, I think that it happens every so many generations. Because I know in 1970s, 60s, or whatever, they had the freedom. That's where the song Age of Aquarius came from. And then they had the war, the Vietnam War. So they trying to go in war again. They don't like what some of other countries doing to there for their own country, and how they don't want them to take their resources out of their country. And America has a problem with it, or different other countries have a problem with you wanting for your country. It's just seems like it's an ongoing battle. I hope not. I hope there's going to be a big old change and everybody feel it and do feel free, because that's what Aquarius is, freedom, but it's also a lot of other things as well. But I don't know, y'all. That's just some of my opinion when I was looking at the show, and it just kind of like came at me like that. But anyway, y'all can, comment if you want to. Maybe we could discuss some stuff. I wish I had a podcast, and still have to wait, go by the rules. So, but anyway, that's my thoughts on it, y'all. What are y'all thoughts? Maybe I can get your mind rolling by just the topic. Sometimes I just put it on the topic, even if nobody's gonna click on it, just to get your mind rolling on some things, because that's mainly what they call me to do, whoever they are, you know. In the spiritual realm, sometimes I see them, sometimes I don't, sometimes I feel them, sometimes I don't. So, all right, y'all. This your girl Ruth signing off. Like, subscribe, share, and comment. And till next time, love y'all, and something to think about. That's all I can say. All right, love y'all. We the people of the United States in order to form.